Bridges Are to Cross by Philemon Sturgis, illustrated by Giles LaRoche. Golden Gate Bridge, San Francisco, California. Steel Suspension Bridge, 1937. Some bridges carry speeding trains across wide fjords. Firth of Forth Bridge, Edinburgh, Scotland. Double Cantilever Steel Bridge. 1890. This bridge crosses an inlet of the sea to bring trains to the city. When first built, it was the largest steel structure in the world. Some carry llamas loaded with firewood across deep canyons. Apurimac River Bridge, in the Andes Mountains of Peru. Rope Suspension Bridge, date unknown. This bridge is very old and very new. It was built long ago, but is always being repaired and rebuilt. Some let people dance over lazy rivers. Stark Bridge, Stark, New Hampshire. Protected Wooden Truss Bridge, 1862. Wooden trusses rot if they get wet. The cover is to keep the bridge, not the people dancing, dry. This bridge lets boats float under the road. Tower Bridge, London, England. Drawbridge, 1894. There are several kinds of drawbridges. Swing bridges pivot on a pier in the center of the river. Vertical lift bridges hoist the road up like a horizontal beam between two towers. And bascule bridges, like this one, have a hinged roadway that separates into two parts that swing up. This bridge lets boats float over the river. Conococheague Aqueduct, Williamsport, Maryland. Stone Arch Bridge, about 1835. In the days before railroads, barges carried heavy freight. They were towed by horses and mules in canals that usually ran alongside rivers. Waterway bridges, called aqueducts, carried canal water when they had to cross smaller streams or the river itself. And this one brings the river to the city. Segovia Aqueduct, Segovia, Spain. Stone Arch Bridge, probably 1st century CE. This is another kind of aqueduct. It was built by the Romans almost 2,000 years ago. In spite of wars and earthquakes, it still carries water to Segovia. This bridge was for emperors and popes to cross the swift Tiber River. Ponte Sant'Angelo, Rome, Italy. Stone Arch Bridge, 134 CE. The Romans built this magnificent bridge to connect the tomb of their Emperor Hadrian to the center of Rome. 1,000 years later, the Pope made the tomb into a mighty fortress. He topped it with a statue of Archangel Michael. Many years later, other popes put a statue of a saint or an angel on each pier of the bridge. This bridge was for the shogun to cross to find the quiet of his garden. Engetsu Bridge, Ritsurin Koen Park, Takamatsu, Japan. Curved wooden beam bridge, about 1600. The rulers of Japan crossed graceful bridges to islands in their gardens, where they sat and thought, smelled soft air, heard fish splashing, and in the evenings watched the reflection of the full moon. And this one's for ordinary people to cross, to shop, or just watch gondolas. Ponte di Rialto, Venice, Italy. Stone Arch Bridge, 1591. Venice is made up of many islands separated by canals, and since cars are not allowed, the bridges there are to walk from island to island. Some bridges are forts to defend the castle. Pont Valentré, Cahors, Cahors, France. Stone Arch Bridge, 1308. The piers of bridges, like the bows of ships, face the flow of the river. This protects them from the swift currents of a flood. Soldiers in the towers and battlements of this bridge protected it from invading armies. Some bridges are the castle. Château de Chenonceau, Chenonceau, France. Stone Arch Bridge, 1308. This was built by Catherine de' Medici, who married the King of France. She used it for splendid parties. Later it became a place for artists and writers to share ideas, to paint, write poems, and compose symphonies. This bridge spans a gorge on graceful concrete legs. Zalginotobel Bridge, Shears, Switzerland. Three-hinged concrete arch bridge, 1930. The two legs of the arch are shaped so that they are thickest where they would be most apt to break. The careful design made it possible to build a strong bridge that soars across the Schrow River. This bridge soars across Port Jackson Inlet on a mighty steel arch. Sydney Harbour Bridge, Sydney, Australia. Bowstring Arch Bridge, 1932. Here the roadway is hung below a giant arched truss. Notice the crisscross pieces, the cross bracing, that keep the arch stable in the wind. This bridge soars across the East River on woven webs of wire. Brooklyn Bridge, New York, New York. Wire Suspension Bridge, 1883. This bridge is like the Appomattox River Bridge, but bigger. Since the East River is not surrounded by cliffs, stone towers were built to hold the twisted steel wire cables. Here it is shown as it would have looked in the 1880s, when its towers were among the tallest structures in the city. And this bridge just soars. It carries dreams.